Today we're going to add some text labels to our layout. I'm going to add a new text object. Place that here. We'll call this our money label. And for the text we'll put money colon, and then it doesn't really matter what we put there because we'll set that in the code. We'll add a second text box right under that. Call that the lives label. And we'll do the same thing, lives. Then our third one is going to be our level label. And of course, with any of these labels, you could change the font, the color, and the size to look however you would like. Once we have those three created, we can go over to our event sheet. And we're going to create some variables to use to fill those labels. First, I'm going to create a global variable called money. I'll start with maybe 50. Add another variable called level. That should start at 1. We also want our lives variable. Start that with 100. Whatever you set for your initial value will be what shows up at the beginning of the game. So on our start of layout, we're going to set our text labels to be whatever we have. So I'm going to add an action, do our money label first. And we want to do set text. And the value we want here is we want it to say money colon space, close our quote, and then we connect text with a variable by using the ampersand sign, and then the name of our variable, money. So that's going to put money colon space and then the value that's in the variable money. So as our money changes, this text label can show a different amount. So we'll end up copying this command to another part of our code every time we gain money. Then we just need to do the same thing for our other labels. So add action, lives label, set text to lives colon space ampersand our variable name lives. Done. Add another action level label, set text to level and then our level variable name. Done. Now when we run this, we should get our text labels on our screen with the initial values that we set. Of course, if we run the game, those are not going to change. They're just going to be the values they were at the beginning. So we already have a situation where we would gain money and lose lives. So let's go ahead and add those in there. So anytime our bullet hits a balloon, we will either destroy the balloon or we'll subtract 1 hit point. So when we do that, let's go ahead and go to System and add to our money variable 1. Then we're going to take our money label, copy that, and paste it right underneath where we added 1 to our money. So if we run that, every time we hit a balloon, we should add 1 to our money value. Now you may have noticed that whenever we hit the play button, our fast forward button turns on, but we're not actually fast forwarding. To fix that so that it doesn't automatically turn on, we need to disable the animation on our fast forward button. So we'll open that up, click on our animations, you'll see our speed is set to 5. We never set that to 0. If we were to go check our play button, we would also see that that is set to 5. We can go ahead and set that to 0. that's not as big of a deal because we default our game to stopping until we hit the play button. So we don't ever actually see the animation on that happen. The other thing we can add in is whenever our balloon hits the enemy target. When this happens, we actually want to lose a life. So we're going to go to Add Action, and we're going to go to System, Subtract From, Lives. Instead of subtracting 1 each time, we're actually going to subtract the amount of HP each balloon has. So we're going to put balloon dot HP done. Then of course update our text box, so copy and paste that. And it's important to put destroy the balloon after those, because if you destroy the balloon first, then you won't be able to get the HP value to subtract from your lives. Start running it. We'll wait for this one who's lost 1 hit point, so we should lose 4 lives. Since our lives went down by 4, we'll see that it worked correctly.